Watch you folks, and welcome to Dazzle Rebel Rides. This is Wanderlust Wednesday. Now, it's been a little while since I've done one of these, so I'm glad to be back out exploring on the Indian Scouts. This time I've actually done a little bit of prep work and done some exploring using Google Maps. Now, I'll tell you what folks, it's an incredibly decent tool for working out good motorcycle routes, and if you're not already using it, then I highly recommend you start. So where am I heading? Well, I've worked out a nice loop of the Northern Peak District, and it's a ride that can be easily completed in a morning or an afternoon. So if you live near the area or are planning a motorcycle tour and are staying nearby, then it's a pretty easy going ride, if a little technical in places. Now, excluding getting to the starting point, the ride is a little over 50 miles and should take about an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how easy you take it. Now, I've worked in a fuel stop about halfway for those on bikes like Harley Sportsters that have tiny little tanks, and I've done it because, you know, by the time you've reached the starting point at Surprise View, you might be glad of one. Now, of course, those with bigger fuel tanks can completely ignore this stop and carry on. Now, I'm going to be breaking this video into 3 parts, and we'll be spotlighting all of the major turns and highlights so you can follow the same route if you wish. So let's fly into Google Maps and take a look at the route. I'll stick a link to this map in the description so you can follow the same ride if you wish. The speed limits on this route vary from 30 miles an hour to national speed limit. There are speed cameras and many 40 and 50 mile per hour sections. So let's jump to the starting point at Surprise View Car Park. Just to the right here is Surprise View Car Park. That's normally where we'd start, but I'm not going in. Let's rack on. Just before the Sicklehome service station, you want to leave the A6187 and turn onto Sicklehome, which leads to Station Road, heading towards Bamford. And we reach the Lady Bower Reservoir, a perfect place to pull in, take a few snaps and take a little rest. And that's also the point where we leave it this week. Tune in next week where we'll be heading up the Snake Pass and then heading northeast towards Langsett. I'll see you next week.